and welcome to the October Kill the Kit video, and today I'm going to be showing you this layout that I'm creating. So I've already created two layouts, and this will be my third and last one, and I've also created 4 cards with the kit, and this month I really used most of it. I've got some letters left over, but I'll show you that in the next video. So here I'm just taking out all the different supplies I had left. So I had this piece of the crate paper. I had already colored butterflies, but I thought I would use that as well. And I'm going to just construct all my layers. And I thought I'd use this lovely paper from the Dear Lizzie polka dot collection with the little dogs on it, because my 2 sons were walking the dog of my brother-in-law's girlfriend, and so I thought it would be fun to integrate some doggy elements into the layout. I'm also adding 2 strips to the bottom of the paper just to repeat the same patterns. And here I'm just playing around with all the different papers and layering them and just seeing how they look. So as you can see, all the papers, I've just cut them out with scissors, and I really like that look. So when I do this, I would do this for all my papers, because once one paper is straight, I want to cut all of them straight. But if they're all a bit hand cut, I really love the look of that. I'm just matching the photo onto some of that paper with the little cameras, and I'm using that little envelope that came in the kit. And I'm just going to cut out a little tag using this graph paper that was also in the kit. And here I'm just snipping off the sides, and I'm just using that little scrap to create the same size corner on the other side. There we go. And I'm going to use my crocodile and just punch a hole. So here I've got all my layers, and I'm just going to staple them all down onto the paper. Oh, and there you have it, no staples. So I'm going to quickly just get those. There you go, and just staple everything down. Now I like using my stapler, and if you haven't seen any of my videos before, I use it quite a lot, this long reach stapler. You can get them in any paper crafting store or even on Amazon. And I like using those because I can slip or tuck little envelopes beneath them or other strips of paper, and because I really love creating with layers, the staples are really practical. Here I've got my photo, and I already laid a couple of embellishments on the side, and this little frame came plain. Some of them already had little cut outs in this one, but this one was plain, and I just decided to punch 3 little hearts in it just to add that little something. Using some of the flair, and I'm also cutting out some of these little bits, tags, and little labels that come in the kits. And these are exclusives. Making a little banner. Fiddling around a bit with it, but I don't know if I'll use it, so no. So these little embellishments are exclusives with the Scraptastic kits, and they're designed by Caitlin, and they always match the kits, and that's what's really fun. So here I'm layering some of those little stickers from crate paper. This is the Close Knit collection, and just layering all these little embellishments one on top of the other. This is one of my favorite little techniques. It's just taking all those little elements, and as you can see, there are really lots of cute embellishments in the kit. I'm just layering some a label onto the bottom corner there, and I'm going to create this kind of flow over my page. So again, using a kind of mirrored effect, using the same elements at the top and at the bottom. And I'm going to use one of these little labels, and what I usually do, because I want to repeat the same kind of designs or elements, I just cut them in half, and it's a fun way to make the most of your products, and you can use them twice on a layout. Here I'm cutting out a little banner. So I had a little banner at the bottom which was on a sticker, so I wanted another banner at the top. This one is a larger one, and so I'm just going to add that at the top. And I really like those little elements at the bottom, at the top. They just create a flow and guide the eye over the photo. I'm just playing around with a couple more elements just to see how they look. And here I'm adding a few of those little stickers from the Fancy Pants sticker sheets. And I think that's about it. Just adding another little sticker there. And I'm going to start working on the title. As you can see, it just didn't look straight enough, so what I'm doing is I'm just pulling up the layers and just straightening it out a bit, which you couldn't do if you had glued it down, but as there are only staples in the middle, you have got some wiggle room. So there we go. I'm just sticking down those little hearts that came from the frame, because I cut out those little hearts using my punch. And I'm just going to have a look at the stamp set and see if I can use that. But I'm just going to go ahead with my title. So this is a sticker sheet from Fancy Pants. And I didn't know how I was going to place my title. And now I finally figured it out. I started making the Let's Walk title. I'm going to have to fiddle around with this a bit because I was too lazy to get my transparent ruler, and as these letters are pretty large, I wanted them to be centered, so in the center of that cluster just below it, and they were just a bit too large, so I had to play around and move them around a bit, the letters. So next time I'll just take my ruler. It will save me some time. Now I usually don't stick them down or push them down too hard so that I can still just play around with them a bit. So there you go, that's the title, Let's Walk. And I'm just going to go around the letters with a white jelly pen just to make them pop off the page a bit more. And I'm also going to draw a little apostrophe just to so that it's correct grammatically. Let's walk. I really think just drawing around the borders of the letters just makes the title pop off the page a bit more and just finishes it off nicely. So that's the title. And my layout is almost done. I'm just going to add a few little ink splashes here. So this is Color Shine from Heidi Swap. It's a lovely pink color which matches the papers really well. And there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me for this Kill the Kit video, and I'll be back in a few days time just showing you all the layouts I created and the cards and showing what's left over in my kit. Have a lovely day and see you very soon. Bye bye.